So we scrambled over the sharp coral while Ralph was doing his snorkeling. I walked around. I scrambled over the sharp coral to the old house that's almost fallen in since the last time I saw it. I think this is the third time I've seen that old house and waiting for it to fall in. They made it of cement, and it won't be long now because the roof is almost all in, just one little portion there. It gets smaller every year. People come looking up at it, and thought somebody lived there. Then we went to Highborn Key, and what a change here. Oh my God, it's prosperity. So much dredging of the harbor, so many slips for the big boats. They've got these big posts that they put down, the treated wood, you know, and the big boats, I'm talking about 50 foot long and up. So much. Oh, and they're dredging all this gorgeous white sand. They're dredging. Oh my Lord. When we came there was a lady came in a golf cart, which is unusual to see, and she had 4 little kids with her, and she was just looking at us and pointing, and the kids were all looking, you know, and I was going out, and I went and got some jewelry that I carry with me, and I asked the mama, I said, can I give your children some jewelry? Oh, yes, ma'am. Madame, yes, madame, yes, madame. And she says, this is Shaquille, here's Jamal, here's Kara, and Queen. So I had little necklaces, and I went to the bigger one first, and which would you like of these 3? Which would you like? Well, let her choose first. So she chose, and then the mama thanked me, and the kids all did. And I was talking to the mama, and her name was Janet, and she says she gets the 2 older kids for Christmas and vacations. Otherwise, her mama in Kingston takes care of them for the school season, and she has the 2 little ones with her, and she manages 4 rentals here, and was 4 houses there. I saw them, little tiny things, but you know, when you're out here for sun, you're not going to be sitting in the house all the time. So she manages the rentals, and she does a catering business, because so many of these big ships come in, and then they call ashore there and say, I'd like this, salad, hamburgers, whatever, and she does and brings it to them. So she's got something going. And I'm sure that they have seasons here too, where there's big business and where there isn't any business. And then Highborn, this is where I set up the jigsaw puzzle. We used to, well, when there was 90 people, you know, there was a lot of tables, but being only 38, they used 7 large round tables for us, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So there's a number of tables left over. So instead of using the cardboard square table, I asked the director, I says, I'd like to use one of the round tables. More of us can get around to do, you know. So we put that up. And here comes Anna Warborski with the cane. She coming, you know, 86 years old. And she sit down. She lost her husband this year. She was right at the table there all the time. Ralph went down. He comes back. He says, she's still there having a ball with the jigsaw. When I set that thing up, I knew that folks would have fun. You know, people all over the world need someone to lead them on, you know, to do anything. And this was just good for everybody. We could have a lot of fun. So what happened? It was done in one day. It was seashells, scallop shells, all beautiful colored, but easy to do. So that's done. And then Ralph took that one and put it on the wall in the lounge. The wall kind of goes up at an angle, and just flatten that thing on there and set it up there. The director says, "What, would that be nice to put that picture up there?" Well, I don't think so. I think it should have gone back in the box. But then I set up a new one, and right away people are starting to work on it, and people just come and maybe spend 10 minutes. There's lots of time to do that. Like when you're waiting just for breakfast, you're there 15 minutes earlier. They have it right on the dot at 8 o'clock. Lunch is at 12 and dinner is at 6. So you take your shower or whatever, come down there, and you're ready to go maybe 10, 15 minutes ahead of time. So you go in and you put a few pieces in the puzzle. It's just neat, especially for people that don't drink, and just standing around.